What's up, hunties? I hope everybody's doing well. Miss Boston back here. So, I wonder, you guys give me your opinion on this in the comments. Is Boston Logan International Airport the worst airport in America? Just wondering. So, my first perspective is when you think about it, one of the, I guess, the ultimate disaster that happened here in America. The planes flew right out of Logan. These crazies. So it was very interesting that those planes left here I'm in Boston, and I just thought it was just such a shock that they left Logan. Like, how did they not catch this? In today's world, trying to catch a flight out of Logan can be a nightmare. This lady, she tells her story about how, her and her coworkers, they all had different flight times, and just some weird stuff was going on. Check this out.
So I'm at Boston Logan, and something is weird. I'm at the international airport, and I'm flying out. So here's the story. So I came here with 3 colleagues, right? And all 3 of us had different departure times. So one colleague had his flight with JetBlue at 3:30. I initially had my flight with JetBlue at 10:30 p.m. And then my other colleague had a flight out at 8:30 p.m. with KLM. The first colleague at 3:30 was delayed by 2 hours because they said that something was not working properly. There was a part missing, so they were just stuck on the runway, just at a standstill, waiting for something to be fixed. They didn't really give a whole story about it. My second colleague, his flight at 8:30, he left at 10:30. He was stuck on the runway for 2 hours with no AC. No AC. The engine wasn't starting. Then they had to call for a part to come and fix the plane, whatever the case may be. And last I checked, I was trying to contact him. He said that they fixed it and they were on their way, so I suppose he flew out. My plane, right now, it's 11 o'clock. We were supposed to fly out at 10:30. And the pilot just came out of the plane, so I'm with JetBlue, came out and said that 80 of their TVs are not working. And everyone is in an uproar, who the fuck cares about the TVs? We want to get out of here. We've been waiting. And apparently last night, a flight was supposed to go out to Amsterdam, also with JetBlue, and it didn't go. And so all these people that are here waiting, they're from yesterday's flight, waiting to go in. So people are frustrated, they're angry, and it's what the heck is happening? And the pilots, they have to check to see who turned off those TVs, if they did to turn them off, if it's a malfunction, what's happening, so on and so forth. It's fishy. I don't know. It's kind of strange that 3 planes today had a malfunctioning issue. 2 with JetBlue, maybe more, I don't know, but from just me and my other colleague with JetBlue, and then my other one at KLM. Very strange. So they're saying that we're boarding now. So hopefully everything's okay.
Listen to this girl's story, honey. She literally is stranded in Logan. And it just sucks because why they let her get on the plane? They let her get on the plane just to tell her, there's no pilot, so you have to get off. Why would you do that? They're tripping. They got people getting on planes and ain't even no pilot to fly them anywhere. So listen to her story.
Y'all's not gonna believe this. So they board us on the plane, and we're sitting there chilling. It's been 30 minutes. We're thinking we're gonna take off. The plane people are telling us we don't have a pilot to take us nowhere, and that we have to get off the plane. So I get off the plane, and I start speaking to some people, staff and everything. I just found out that pilots are going on strike because planes keep flying out of the sky. So a whole bunch of people are just sitting up here at the airport trying to look and figure out how they're finna leave. My whole thing is I understand the pilots, how they feel, but why the would y'all make us board on a plane knowing there's no pilot on it? So now my ass is finna sit in Boston. I'm finna chill.
told my husband, I said, this is my life now. I'm just going to be living in Logan for the rest of my life. I cannot get out of Boston.
Lines of people stuck at Logan Airport on Sunday, hundreds of flights canceled or delayed with severe weather over the weekend.
Today is my birthday.
So you're spending your birthday at the airport?
Yes. I'm probably not gonna end up on my flight because there's no other flights.
Passengers telling us they waited more than 2 hours to talk to an agent, some still unable to book a flight.
Right now they're booked through Monday, so there are no flights available going back down to Nashville until Tuesday morning first thing. So we'll be here for at least 2 nights, it looks like.
But with Boston hotels booked, some passengers found accommodations here at Logan.
I've been here all night. I've been sleeping on my clothes.
Now you've heard a couple of people's stories who, stranded at the airport. But this is the worst part. Why is Logan infested with mice? Yikes! Oh my God, that's my worst fear is mice, yo. I don't want to see them. I know I'm a big person and all that shit, but I do not want to see no mice nowhere. And they're not even doing anything about the problem. It's been going on for years now. Literally, when you go to Logan, don't get any food there because there's mice in the background. There's mice where they're cooking the food. The whole place is infested. Check out these couple of videos showing you how bad it is. I mean, it's just disgusting. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Worst part of this airport is the mice. Sitting here with the mice. Let me show you. I can't show you because every time I record it, it goes away. But this airport is filled with mice. Ah! It's right there trying to come out. You see it? Oh my God. Disgusting, guys.
At Logan Airport, and there's mice running across the floor everywhere. I'm not putting my feet on the ground. Oh my gosh.
Once you actually make it out of Logan, if you're getting an Uber, honey, you in trouble. You just in trouble. Ain't nothing I could do to help you if you get in an Uber, I swear. Because I was an Uber driver. Now, if you have a good Uber driver, then you might be lucky because they'll call you and tell you where to meet them and stuff like that. If you don't have a good Uber driver, you might be standing out there forever. Literally. And they make it super complicated to even get to the Uber and Lyft area. So it's from your plane, you have to take all kinds of different ways. Check this out.
So last week, I landed at Logan Airport. I needed to take an Uber to my parents' house to pick up my car. My friend and I go to baggage claim, get our bags, then we had to start following the signs to where you can request an Uber. We went up an escalator, turned the corner 3 times, down multiple really long hallways that are so long that they have that type of flooring that moves. I don't know how to explain it. Then we had to go down an elevator, walk through a parking lot, and finally we found the place to request an Uber. And this isn't where the story ends. My parents live 35 minutes from the airport without traffic, so no Uber wanted to pick us up and take us to the middle of nowhere, Massachusetts.
Once you done made your way to where the Uber area is, it's naked a lot of times. There don't be no Ubers there, no Lyft drivers there. And the reason why is because they put you in some kind of queue. And when you're in that queue, it might tell you that you're number 40. So you're like, I don't want to sit around and be number 40th driver when I can leave here. So close to a little bit less than a year ago, Logan had a bazillion migrants sleeping in the lobby and all over the airport. Literally hundreds of people.
Why are there people sleeping in the airport at Boston Logan? Look. Those are beds and people. sleeping in the airport at Boston Logan. What is going on?
Children, women, everybody in the airport. And then you turn around, and after all these people are here, now we have this, like, well, they might have been there before, but there's this mouse problem. To even think people were sleeping there and they have this horrific mouse problem. It's like, Logan, y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to clean up the mouse problem. You need to make it easier for people to get to their Uber and Lyfts, and not make it so hard for Uber and Lyft drivers to meet the people at the terminal and just give them a ride. You make everything so complicated. And last but least, get the flights together. People shouldn't be stranded and waiting 2 and 4 and 6 hours. And a lot of this now is due to our president. So, yeah. But Logan, y'all been messing up. Get it together.